Tisa! What's up, dude? Thanks for coming back to the... I'm trying to figure out a way to get interactive stuff going. Is it not starting yet? Refresh this.
Hey, no fair! Get her stumped!
Okay. We got all the classic crew back for all these streams. Let's move this down here. For some reason my beam isn't loading, like the beam video. Alright guys, I think I fixed the oh, that's probably why it stopped working. I think I fixed the problems that I was experiencing before. So, not really sure what the main issue is. Okay, it should work. The beam thing should work. But I think I fixed the issues. I took out open cities. I think that just did a lot of terrible things to the RAM that was needed in order to run the game. Because if you think about it, RAM is, you know, the memory that's, you know, loading faster, like loading these guys, loading enemies, like the soldiers, loading the cities that, you know, you would normally have to load into, not like this open thing. And so it was loading all of that all at once, and it didn't really work right to forget the stuff that I had already seen and that I was like way away from. So I think I'm loving the AI gameplay in Overwatch. Love it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. So I think I figured it out. I think there's maybe a couple more mods that I can add now that I took those away, but we're gonna test it with questioning these people. I'm on the regular Xbox One, so the Xbox One S does have a little bit more power, but it's not too significant in the way that it's gonna make a big difference. Once the Scorpio comes out, everything's gonna be backwards compatible, so I can play Skyrim Remastered on that, and it shouldn't have any problems running quite a bit of stuff, actually. So
Careful! I almost chopped all the files.
Got ways of finding out what you really
yeah, see, this is not jittery anymore. I took away a lot of the immersive citizens, as well as the extra guards. And her face is still messed up.
Oh, thank you. Divine. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already...
Always sad when
like
someone has to die.
When I got here.
I mean, I'd like to be able to get an Xbox One S, but obviously there's no point in doing that.
This is a shame.
It's just, for me, extra money that I wouldn't need to spend.
But I did notice that her coin... I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you excuse me.
You know what's weird is I saw the body here before.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Oh, did ya?
My job's...
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragon Ball, just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Look, we need to talk to this. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Okay, so we're gonna beat the game tonight. Not really. I don't think I've ever, like, finished every quest in here. Yeah, it's running much more smooth now. So that's good. Oh, there they all come. I was gonna put a donation goal on there, but it's kind of messed up right now. And I can't change it unless I restart OBS. So.
What can I do for you?
If you have any news, these are difficult. My men are... I'm happy to lend a hand.
It's like a
as much as I
jester
can.
more than anything. Examine the crime scene.
Terrible. Hmm? The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take. Grew up, lots of history in these walls. We're trying to. For Ulfric, he seems. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
Okay, what are we looking at here and why? Get assistance, examine the crime scene. So I need to go back over to the crime scene. Oh, there's Nem. What's up, dude? Are you getting ready for the podcast that I have never been invited for yet? That's frustrating. You know, I've talked to pretty much everyone about being invited into that crap. At this point, they don't even know who I am, which is fine. I didn't really make it very clear. But everyone but me has been in the podcast. So, kind of a little salty about that. I thought it was weird that Ryan, he wanted us to still stream on YouTube. What do you think?
What is it? Dragons?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to get his assistance. But you know what? I think we can actually... let's try meeting him here, because that didn't work before, so we're gonna try it again. So, oh, it's up here. Could be up here waiting for us. I'm also trying to get this Beam interactive stream going. Like, you can put the interaction so that there's like music that people can put in, but you have to have a Windows machine. They're not gonna do anything for Mac until Beam is pretty much like set up. Yeah, that's what I saw. Like, I was reading the information, the post that he had, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess it's not a big enough deal to you that you could be at risk for your Twitch partner. But as Neff says, you know, he's given up. Nem, did you ever play this game?
Can't feel my body dying. Sorry, was looking at my files.
Just pull out a bow and arrow. Okay. Oh, he's down here. Look at that.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside? Until next time.
Dragon? I don't think the dragon's gonna fight us. That'd be cool. 4 magicians.
Always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned with it. I mean,
Please stay close to me.
Story didn't even know I existed when I went to his stream. He didn't know I was even on the Planet Destiny team, so... He obviously doesn't pay attention to the Discord too much. Alright, Hype. See you later, man. See you in a little bit. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this on my body.
As some of you may know, Saraphim was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim.
Oh, it's a history lesson, huh? Oh, wise guy.
Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Saraphim.
Oh, okay.
This is an exciting... Well, are there any questions before we begin? Studies stars, you say?
I'm just gonna skip through
You
this.
should head to the frozen
There you go.
north and speak with Nellick. We're particularly interested in the prevalence of anything. And if along the way my message about... I expect he'd appreciate some help. Any enchanted item. Now let's see.
Okay.
What shall we have the rest of you do? Onman, please search that area over
Ooh,
there.
I'm really glowy right
Notice
here.
any residual energies, alive or undead.
Yeah, you gotta play the remastered. It's because there's mods in it, and it just makes the experience so much better in a lot of ways, more ways than one.
Let's be careful, but have fun.
Do you think this treasure here
Ancestors destroyed
something
the homes
wenches
of
are going
Onward's
powerful
ancestors.
This guy needs to be killed. He has a weird cat mustache. Thought it.
I wonder if everyone else would be so happy to rifle through the bones of their ancestors.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
That wasn't too careful, was it? But I did it anyway. 8 hours in, then my data gets corrupted. That was neat. Oh man,
I wonder if everyone else would be so happy to rifle through the bones.
that's
of
the
their
worst,
ancestors.
dude.
Please be careful.
Just gonna mine some more, you know. I need to make a stream schedule. I was thinking about doing it like 3 days a week, but I still can't stream on Planet Destiny until my account is unavoided me. Okay. You really want to keep on singing?
Hey! Damn!
You said you were cold. Oh, that's weird. I haven't played Skyrim as much as most people, so it's still all pretty new to me. Whee! Ah! Oh my god. Alright, nothing like it being right in the middle. It's the worst. What the heck? Yes! Got it. Ooh, hysteria. Oh, another pickaxe. Alright, I don't need that. Oh! Oh, good. Holy cow. I thought I was going to fall to my death.
My ancestors destroyed the homes of Onward's ancestors. So much bloodshed.
Oh, interesting. I didn't ask you, but okay. The whole void me thing is silly. Sucks that it hinders your... Yeah, and it's not, like, consistent across games. Like, I can play Battlefield without... or Battlefront without any problems. I can play World of Tanks without any problems. It's just that Destiny, as well as Overwatch, utilize the Xbox reputation system to determine who you can play against. So...
Do you think this treasure here
Let me get over there.
wenches are going powerful with it?
Let's search this sack. I don't need a sack of flour. Okay. Seems like this is really lit over here for no reason. It really does suck. Like, somebody sent me a message and they're like, you know, it's interesting that a kind-hearted streamer like you gets the Xbox reputation of avoid me. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, Microsoft, they don't do their things right. They don't know what they're doing with their with the report system. It used to be a situation where you could like report people, you could report them to be like a good person, like, you know, prefer the player, but now it's just a timing thing. Like, you just have to wait until, like, you know, a month after you got the avoid me, and then you can get off of it or something and play other games. But I don't know.
Oh.
See you, Lydia. Surprised you haven't died yet.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
I'll be amazed if we find any... What? Ah, yeah. I've only looked through a... Try and be careful, alright? We don't want to damage anything. Just round up the rest of the magical art. He asked. I think I haven't told him anything, of course.
Don't want me to destroy anything? That pot is destroyed now.
Until next time.
What are you gonna do?
Analysis of current situation. We're in a place filled with dead people and ghost tombs. Conclusion. Why are we here?
Oh, didn't want that. Ooh, an enchanted ring. Ew, another enchanted ring. Man, these rings are tiny. I don't know how anyone is supposed. Lucas, what's up, dude? Uh-oh. This is the one. This is the one that's gonna destroy us.
What in the world was that?
Oh, I almost made it through.
Everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet. What in the world was that racket? Is everything all
Here you
right?
talk to me. What the heck?
How in the... Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
You know what? I remember this. It was weird because I think I had to put it on.
Some kind of resonance.
Alright, there you go. That's the part about this game that's so cool, is that you wouldn't even expect to do something like that. Like, oh yeah, get the amulet. What can you do with it? Like, put it on and then see what happens. Like, it's such a unique kind of story, almost. I like making the dragger sound. I need to save up for a house. Man, I've been so poor for so long. Skulls. Pleasant. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Ready? That's weird, getting this close to him. Wait, really? Oh.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What I don't know. I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
I actually didn't see anything.
Psijic or and danger. The Psijics have no. Perhaps. Now, please do be careful. They were a group. No one's seen them, and I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. The Isle of... And yet now, if nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment.
Alright.
Have only ever dealt with those...
Alright, guys. Oh, what the? Where did this dude just come from? Oh!
Time for you to die.
This is simply fascinating.
We just like killed these guys. This is fascinating. Yeah, Lucas, thank you for coming to my stream again. Appreciate that, man. Alright. Oh, they're all alive.
Team Dragon Ball. Again.
Oh, wait, I need that bone meal.
Dragonborn loses category.
Okay, I think after this dungeon, I am going to level up. Because sometimes it gets annoying having the same things over and over again. Oh. Okay. You know why I think I like this game? It's because it reminds me of like a modern version of Banjo-Tooie and Banjo-Kazooie. Like, this is literally just like a platformer, but it has a lot more interactiveness to it. I mean, you're collecting things, getting gear. Like, it's pretty cool. Oh.
Rest in pieces. It'll be easier for the Skimpy just to clean up your mess.
Okay. Wait, what does my necklace do again? I'm gonna maybe take it off. All spells cost 3% less. Or restoration. Oh, that's alright. It's alright. Wait, what do you do for work? I don't think you told me yesterday. Cause you were like you were working like at weird hours of the evening. I guess they're not weird, but Ruby, 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 Ruby. Leather boots. Let's see. Let us leave. What happened to the other dude? Did he like stop following? It'd be so cool if Skyrim was multiplayer. Retail? Okay. It's pretty special, depending on where you're at. Like if you're at GameStop, that's pretty cool. Right? Like I'd like to work at GameStop, but I actually was reading the contract for the job that I have, you know, the full-time job, and they said that if I decide to get another job, they are pretty sure I picked this up. If I decide to get another job, they need to approve it. They need to approve of the job before I can actually take it, because they would say to me they don't want it to interfere with the main job. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of interesting that is like a rule, because I've heard of companies doing that before, but I didn't know that like this would be a circumstance for me. Like, what if you need to work 2 jobs because you can't afford to live on what the company is paying you? I mean, I can, but it really just makes it easier for me to oh boy. It really makes it easier for me to survive with another job. Oh boy.
Take this.
Oh, she has dual. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I forgot that you could do dual swords in this. Yeah, working at GameStop would be cool, but you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to try to make ends meet, but I'm also going to, I'm also just going to stream more. Like, I mean, I don't think I can actually work like another job, but I think I can stream more often, do unique streams. So I think that's what I decided to do instead of a job, even though it doesn't give me as much money. It's still a pretty good thing, right? I mean, I can still make some sort of income, even though it's not very much. Okay. Okay. I really should try to do this on the highest difficulty. Oh, this guy's super strong. Oh! Oh, he almost killed me. Just eat all this food. Some flour, tomatoes. Oh, that doesn't lead me very far. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing I have these guys here. Okay, healing. Okay, so that was that guy. Where else do we go here?
Hey, pop quiz. Guess what we'll find in this Drugger crypt filled with undead people? Did you guess? Careful! I almost dropped all the files.
Okay. I didn't know you could actually do that. Just kind of taking a chance there. Those are kind of cool too. I wanna put those down. If I had a dungeon, I would totally do it. Okay, so we got snake, whale. Okay, so snake, then a whale on the left side. What the heck? Snake, a whale. Oh shoot! Whale and a bird. Whale, a bird. Bird. Whale. Whale, snake. Oh! Oh man. Alright. So this is how it's gonna be, huh? Okay, so this one, it changes all of them. This one, hold on. Which one does this do? This one only changes those three. Okay, so we kind of want to start, because that doesn't change anything. It only changes this one. Okay, so we want to get this one to be a whale. And that one's a snake. Oh, alright. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, so now it's just these two. This one. Okay. Okay, we got this. Man, that is awesome. One of the things that's beneficial about just video games in general is trying to figure out problem solving like that. Like, that is a skill that's like, oh yeah, you can take a test and like figure out problem solving like that, but this is a simple thing that makes you have to think a little bit more critically, because I don't remember doing that. When I worked there, you could also rent used video games for 7 days. Okay, so rent was like, did you pay them money for it? Or were you able to just take a game home? Because I remember, like, when I interviewed there, they said something about, like, yeah, you can take a game home for 7 days, a used game, to try it out. Alright, really?
Damn. Damn.
So yeah, that's kind of like the deal that they told me, is that you would want to take a game home because they would want you to be able to recommend games for people. And how would you do that if you, one, probably couldn't afford to buy games regularly on their salary that they give you or their hourly pay? So, and then two, you would just take the games because it would help them out. Oh, I remember this one. This orb goes back in the thing. I forgot what to do here.
Well now, would you look at that? I never
Oh god. This dude, he does not take any damage.
Can't. Just die.
What the?
This won't end
What the heck? Oh, that's what it is.
Yes, boys! Do keep screaming in pain. That makes the fight that much more.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even do anything there. Whoa. I don't know, just take game home, you just fill out a little sheet and then bam. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. For the industry, they probably... What did I just take? They probably would want you to do something like that, or else, you know, you wouldn't be able to recommend games to people. Oh, it's annoying. There's a bug in here. I don't know if I got it, but I need to close my windows. Any improvements? Oh yeah, definitely. There was actually a lot of improvements to the frame rates. I took out the, I took out a couple of them. I took out the open cities, and I took out the immersive citizens, as well as the immersive patrols.
The Archmage
So.
needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabo Saran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Okay.
Watch what you're doing.
Okay. Moving on. You know what I hear? Yeah, so there's a lot of improvements to the frame rate, which is really nice because it was so bad before. I haven't gone to Riften yet though. I think once I go to Riften, I'll be able to. Yeah, I didn't even think about what it would do, but like having that many people walking around on a regular basis is a lot of, you know, RAM that needs to be utilized that isn't really available on the Xbox One. Okay. What the heck? Oh. Standing in front of it. Come on, make yourself useful. Okay, I believe that's it. I can just head back. What happened to the other guys? Yeah. Oh, Nem, did you watch the montage that Ryan posted? It was like 4K and 60 frames a second Destiny montage, and I'm watching it. I'm like, no way. This looks like it's 60 frames a second without that stupid motion blur thing that people use. It looked legit. Like, you should watch it if you haven't already, but I couldn't believe my eyes and how good it looked. Okay. Alright. Let's see, why does it... Okay, I need to talk to the Archmage, so... Back to the college! Yeah, the Nervos one. I went to that. I guess there's a link there for their group that they have editors for. I'm like, oh, how cool would it be if I had them like pay for a montage? Not that cool because you don't want to give anybody money for anything like that. Yeah, exactly. It was insane. But like when I was watching, I'm like, wow, this is really good. But then I look at the comments and they're like, oh, you got only triple kills. Yeah, it's a freaking Trials montage. Like, it's Trials of Osiris. Wasn't that clear at the beginning when they went in the Burning Shrine? Like, people these days think that all you're supposed to do is just have the freaking the 6-man feed.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
Where is this guy at? Okay. Oh yeah, it made me think that 60 frames a second would be so legit. And I'm hoping that Destiny is 60 frames a second on the Scorpio. It has the power to do it, but I'm guessing that they're gonna lock it and that they're gonna keep it at 30 frames a second because they don't want to they don't want the people to go over to Xbox from a console, a PS4, right? So yeah.
What you learn, you are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but
pretty sure this guy's evil, right?
Then I am Savos. I am quite content, but I do not. And are we clear? Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been. I see. Thank you for Toftia normal. Since he's apparently occupied, speak with Ura, and good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this
Staff of the Mage Blade. Oh.
Not all. Some risks. We also must make an effort to avoid magic. The college is a place where I've seen events in the last several hundred years. The great and unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. No one I know there are some who have but that was a sea of go. Winterhold, the way the college survived. And so here we remain.
I feel like the point of Scorpio was to game at native 4K, but they need to ensure all games run at 60 frames per second. I agree. I am, with the Scorpio, cool. 4K content, great. I would rather have a system that can run 1080p at 60 frames a second for every single game that came out, just because that is a pretty good standard to go by right now. 4K is something that still should be a PS or a PC kind of thing.
It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion.
Yeah, it's still up in the air. I mean, obviously the developers are different than the publishers, and most likely Bungie didn't make an exclusive deal with Activision saying they have to lock the console frame rate at the same for each console. Like, if anything, they would say, oh yeah, make PS4 Pro higher if you can. So I'm guessing that because Bungie, it's up to the developers and not the publishers, Bungie will give it to Xbox Scorpio. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to.
Some other time, perhaps.
I want to be in Dangerous.
Feeling adventurous. Well, all right. Here. Well, you don't even need to. I said, I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant info. Not enough to. Although now it looks like he was when they left. He took off after them. He was an apprentice here. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college.
Didn't they say it wouldn't be able to handle 4K at 60 frames a second? Because I think that was the case. I think it can do 1080 at 60 frames, especially with the amount of power that's in there. Any PC with that power can run that.
So they were persuaded to leave. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
I don't need a book.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You need a book? You talk to me. Mages need to be reminded.
We've been keeping this collection since...
As a matter of immense, he hold himself since I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthor, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I know full well that you have. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he... Something was That sounds... Thank you for your help. You make it happen.
Thank you for your...
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Okay, I didn't talk to you, sir. So I don't know why you just... Yeah, I saw that like they talked to the devs about it, and I was planning on watching that. I just didn't want to like watch it because I knew they were gonna go against the Scorpio, and it's so stupid in general. I think that you look at a game like Overwatch, and you say, okay, that's a PvP dedicated game running at 1080p at 60 frames a second on consoles. Well, Destiny 2 was designed, between 2015 to 2017. They should have been able to decide to include an option, at least if the consoles got good enough, to be at 1080p at 60 frames a second. And I don't think that's a good enough excuse that Bungie says something about like, oh, well, there's so much AI in there, there's different textures and whatnot. Like, there are a lot of games that are out that can provide that experience, that I think that Bungie is not really utilizing the power of the systems that well, and that they're just making a game to look good. And I think it's fine. 60 frames a second doesn't change the fact that I'm still going to enjoy the game, but I think that they should have made it more a priority than what they did. That's just my opinion. And this is all stuff that you could talk about in the freaking podcast. Of course, they're not going to invite me to that. Run from Kano. I hate that guy. Stupid. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't really know who he is. Oh, I was going to level up because I don't want to be at this level anymore. Kind of annoyed by it, actually. Ooh, look at that sky. That's crazy. Time to level up. Alright, the question is, what do I level up? Okay. I want to get restoration. I feel like that's good. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, it's gonna crash. Yep, it froze. Yeah, and I kind of, the last time, or when Rise of Iron came out, everyone would ask me the same question, like, do you think this is going to be a good DLC or whatever? Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, everyone says the same thing, because they weren't there when we first said anything, and it's sometimes kind of annoying. So that's why you want to make a video and say, you want to make a video and basically link people to the video about your opinions of it, but we don't have that opportunity. This is frustrating because it's crashed so many times and I'm not sure why. I don't really know what's going on here. I almost feel like playing Banjo-Kazooie, Kazooie, just because it's not going to crash on me. Wow, it's not even loading anymore. That's weird. We might have to switch to another game. This is a problem with modding on a console. It's not entirely efficient to do so. Alright, there we go. Hopefully it's saved at a good point. I don't want to have to go through things again. So are you gonna continue streaming on YouTube then? I can't believe Mega Magwitch went. He got a bunch of codes, and it's crazy. It's crazy that he was able to go. Oh, and I'm so excited. Destiny Cops Season 2 is coming out soon, and I am in a lot of episodes. I'll be in like a couple of the beginning episodes, and I mean it is what it is. I don't have any voice lines, and part of the reason I feel like is because I only have girl characters, and they already recorded the voice lines a while ago. But they have like Bife as a guest star. They have a lot of really popular Destiny YouTubers being a voice actor for a couple of scenes. So that was really unique of them to do. I think the first episode comes out like June 5th, and they're going to do a pre-stream kind of like episode stream. I'm sure they're working hard on editing right now because they do a lot of crap for that. Okay, where are we? You gotta be kidding me. What do we have to do here? Okay, good. It left me here. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna find these books. I think this is what we need to do. Let me level up right now, because that seemed to break it before. Based off what Ryan said, I'm just going to stick on Twitch. Let's kill. The reveal was 15 minutes away from home. Are you serious? Oh, man. That's the worst. I love how nobody from Planet Destiny, like the main crew, got an invite to that. Like, Mega Magwitch did, Fallout did, but they have their own thing that they earned to get there. Like, it wasn't because of Planet Destiny. Let's see, where are we going here? I always feel like I never know. Oh, there it is. Oh, in the middle of nowhere. Looks like we're going to Riften. So glad competitive season is over. So now I can just restart. I know, dude. I'm trying to level up my other account so that I can have 2 accounts. And I'm pretty sure that my first account is not going to be off of Avoid Me for the beginning of the season. So it also sucks because I can't get loot boxes from that. I can't like get any of the arcade stuff because I barely can get into a game as it is. Yo, is anybody interested in a MacBook Pro? I'm looking to sell mine. It's a 2015 model, and I think I was gonna sell it for like $700. It's got 8 gigs of RAM, solid state of 128 gigs. It's an i5 processor, 1 gig in the graphics card. What if you just kind of like showed up there? Like you didn't actually have a pass, but you showed up and said, "Yeah, I'm here." I would have done that. If you were really only 15 minutes away, I would have just gone. I would have just gone there and hoped. One of the things that I really hope to do, and I was talking to you this before, is just stream so much more. Get a stream schedule down, work on my channel as much as I can. I want to focus on that. I work a full-time job, right? So 8 to 4:30. What do I do when I come home? I don't have responsibilities to take care of the house because I'm living with 4 other guys, and they're leasing the room that I'm staying in out to me, and so it's a business for them. So they're going to provide services for me, like, you know, mowing the lawn, cleaning most of the house, taking out the garbage, shoveling, and Nem, if I was there, I would have forced you to go. I would have forced you to go, man. I'm like, it doesn't even matter if you can't get in. Like, you would still be at the entrance, and that is sometimes more fun to go, just to experience everyone in line. You could have met, like, Scott. You could have hung out with them just in the line waiting to get in there. Like, oh. I'm not saying that, like, you know, you were wrong for not going, but I think that it would have been really cool to go. Next time, you know, Destiny 3, be there. And also, streaming more, you're basically going to get that opportunity to eventually make a name for yourself on your own channel, which I'm trying to do more for me. Just kind of get more videos out there that I work hard making, and hopefully gain a bigger following, because I grew pretty quickly, like gaining like 50 subscribers a month, and that's pretty good. Alright, what's taking so long for this thing to load? Riften, man, gives me all the problems. Like, I want to get Beam working too. I feel like Beam is really cool. Alright. This is why I don't really like mods, just because it breaks so many things in this game. If you're on PC, it's a little different. You can make things work a lot better. But, well... I'm about to restart this. If I have to do this one more time, like restart this or it crashes, I'm gonna switch games. I need to figure out what kind of mods to get. I might even have to do a clean start, and I probably will have to take away the follower and kind of just go through with overhauls. Because what I have right now, it's obviously breaking the game. Yeah, we're gonna restart this. We'll give it one more time and we'll see. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with that, like, because retail scheduling, it changes every single week. That, you know, you might have a stream that's set for a certain time and they're like, yeah, you got to come in, like, you know, we need you to come in, and if you don't, you're fired or whatever. And, like, even with a full-time, like, 8 to 4:30 job, if you're on salary, they might still ask you to come in, but probably not as much. So, I can't even, like, work with Planet Destiny right now because of my stupid account. So, I was thinking about, like, streaming 4 times a week for 3 or 4 hours each time. And it would be like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday would be like the up in the air day. That would be a personal day for me. So like I could do my personal channel, but if I wanted to, I could take it off. And then I would stream at Planet Destiny on like Wednesday and Sunday. And then Monday would be my own channel. I might even like do a dual stream kind of thing on my own channel, but I don't know. It's so hard to focus on both channels. I mean, I can still do raids, but I don't really want to do raids. I mean, I'll probably do Atheon and Oryx, but alright, let's see where it left us off at. So I took off the Open Cities mod, and of course I spawned in a city, and none of the textures were loaded. None of the, like, buildings were loaded. There were a lot of open holes, and it was kind of weird looking at. And then the only way to fix it was to leave the place and then re-enter it, let it load. It's kind of interesting how that works, actually. But yeah, guys, we'll probably switch to another game after this. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Probably not Destiny. Was thinking, you know, Banjo-Kazooie or... Oh, good! Good, I'm glad we're here. Alright, let's just go ahead and try to teleport over to the Riften Stables before we even level up, and then level up once we get there, and then save it. Can play Battlefield 1, but that's pretty boring for a lot of people to watch, because in my opinion, there's so much that's going on with that game that it's just not, like, it doesn't drag you in. Like Overwatch, it's a little different because it's 6v6. If you know how the characters work, you're like, oh, I know that he's doing good. So I might switch to Overwatch, just so I can level up my character, but we'll see. I gotta contact someone to help me make a banner. You know what? I could maybe give him like $2 to make thumbnails for me. Thumbnails and I know, level 7. I didn't put the mod on to level up faster. Maybe I should have done that just for the sake of it going by quicker. Look, this is even loading. This checkpoint doesn't load. All right. I'm just going to stay on stream, and I'm going to organize this. Here, guys, here's a background look of what it looks like to set up a stream. I'm not going to show you the stream key, obviously. But we're not doing Skyrim anymore tonight. It is not going to work. I'll switch to some Overwatch. So we'll go to my channel. Man, it's so frustrating. Oh, it's not wanting to load. It's pretty slow. My subscribers, if you guys are wondering how much money I make, 19 cents in the last like 30 days, so not very much. But, you know, watch time has gone up, subscribers has gone up, just because I am streaming more. This is all interesting stuff that most people don't ever show. For some reason, I don't really get it, because it can create kind of like a weird tension between the viewers, because they think that, yeah, Riften has always been this way too. It's always been slow, and yeah, the first part 1 was great. It was a great stream. It worked out well. I like that. And this is just a video I'm making. I could almost show it to you guys and sneak peek for a pretty cool video that I'm making. What was I gonna do? Live stream. So we're gonna do an Overwatch stream. So make a new event. I'm glad I'm not the only one that experiences this terrible bugginess with Riften. It just ruins it. All right, so Overwatch with Mercy. Wait, no. What should I title this? Give me some juicy ideas, some clickbait ideas. What would I want to click on? I would say Reputation Avoid Me Overwatch, but what's up, dude? Dova Tink? Yeah, dude, Skyrim isn't working right now. Here, let me move this. This has been loading for like 20 minutes here. Not really, but it's been loading for like 5 minutes. Let's see, Overwatch. I usually just say with viewers, just because people like to play and they want to know. And we'll do XBOXOne. Sometimes that helps too. So here's all the mods, but Overwatch. Sorry, I have a cord going over my keyboard, so it's like Overwatch. You want to do this because this helps with searches. Origins Edition. So that's good. You want to put the game in here because this is good stuff. Good info. Monetization, I just leave everything on. I don't really make a lot of money anyway. Dang, have you tried installing no more infinite loading screens? No, I didn't. Is that a mod on console? That's the problem. Is like if it's not on the console, I can't do it. So obviously I'm not going to show you the stream key because then you can stream to my account or this video that I'm setting up. I don't think Solitude is buggy, is Riften. Like, look at how long this is taking. This is not right. So you browse, just pick the screenshot you want. Brian said Kaiba. Oh, there it is. Select the bit rate. Hold on, we'll lower this a little bit because you guys might be able to see it once I click on this. Okay, you can't see it, but I need this. I need to copy this. Copy. Okay. So the ingestion settings provide the stream key that you can use with your encoder. I'm not giving you like a tutorial here, but I usually like to add a card, just like a video. If it's not like a series where I'll do the one previously to it. I don't have a PC, so I can't do that. So I'll most likely just put a short video on there that's easy for people to watch. So I'll just click on that. Then we go to live control room. And this is where you can basically test things if you want. You can look at your stream before it becomes live. I don't really use this at all, but anyway, guys, that'll be it. Let me switch over to Wanheda because I can't play even on my own account because I on Reputation avoid me. So Wanheda. Okay, and we're just gonna quit this out. I'll stay on with you guys as long as I can before I have to, turn it off to switch over to the Skyrim or the Overwatch thing. But this is just really frustrating in general. Like, it doesn't make the experience great, so it's more of like a weird quirkiness between them. Yeah, I hope so too. I try to test it before I stream. I try to test the mods if I change anything, and it usually doesn't. It works fine until I like actually want to stream. So, all right, this is where I'm gonna end it. I will try to post a link real quick. Let me just post a link right now. Actually, I can post a link to the next stream. So make sure you guys check it out. Where it's just a PvP kind of thing. It's pretty fun. It's exciting. And I will play Mercy, and so it's very easy to watch because you don't see me miss a lot. So just let me post the link in here, and then we will be good to go. 34 loot boxes. Let's see, upcoming. Pork Chop is already in there. He's already doing work. Yeah, I'll rip the stream. And we had a pretty good stream earlier today. Okay, here is the link to the Overwatch stream. So I will see you guys over there. Thank you again for watching. And have a great rest of your night if you're not going to come by. See ya.